I commute from Trenton, Michigan, which is downriver area, and it's about 35 minutes.
I commute from Novi, Michigan, and it's about 25 miles. Takes like
I commute from southeast Michigan and I commute about 30 miles, 40 miles daily.
I commute from Manchester, Michigan. It's about 27 miles away and it's about 30-minute drive.
I spend so much money on gas that I not like to. On average, probably at least I would say $35 to $50, depending if I need to come, because sometimes I come on days where I don't have class to do study tables or use other resources at Eastern.
on average, I spend about $30 a week on gas.
It usually takes me about $35 to fill up my tank each week. I usually spend about $35, $40.
On average, I spend about $50 a week commuting to Eastern.
Parking on campus really has never been an issue for me. My latest class usually is till 8 o'clock at night, and my earliest is 11:30. But I park in the big parking structure by the student center, and there's always space to park, so it's really not a problem.
I would say parking on campus is a huge issue. There are a lot of commuters, so if you don't get here early, you most likely will have to park in the green lot and walk farther to get to your class.
For me right now, parking on campus is not an issue, but if I get here anywhere past 8 o'clock in the morning, it definitely becomes an issue.
The best thing about commuting, I would say, is like getting a little bit of the college experience, but like mixed in with my home life because I'm best friends with like my parents and my brother. I'm obsessed with my cats, so I can never leave them.
The best thing about commuting for me is that I can obviously go home, go sleep in my bed, have my own space. That's what I really like.
In my opinion, the best thing about commuting is that if there's something going on campus that day that you don't really like, or you just want to get away from it all, you can always go back to your house. So that's really nice.
I would say the two worst things about commuting is the gas. It's a lot of money and a lot of miles in my car. It's pretty bad. And long hours. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I go 8 to 8, and by the time I get home, I don't even want to take a shower. I'm so tired.
The worst thing I would say about commuting is probably the drive. I get kind of annoyed having to drive there and back every day, Monday through Thursday, so that kind of gets rough at times.
The worst thing about commuting on campus is that you kind of get disconnected with friends or organizations or just anything going on because you're not here all the time. You lose a huge chunk of time.
The worst part about commuting to Eastern is spending money every week on gas.
It wasn't ever hard to make friends on campus because I go to study tables for my scholarship. I'm in the PASS program, and we're required to do 10 hours a week. So you basically see the same people every single day. Like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I go probably for like 5 hours. So you're literally studying with people in your classes, and it's actually a really nice way to make friends.
I do feel like it is harder to make friends because I go home, like go to classes and just go home, and I feel like I do miss out on certain school activities and stuff.
It was definitely a little bit difficult to make friends on campus because I go home. I get a little disconnected from everyone when I leave, so that's always been difficult, but I still managed to make a lot of friends even though I commuted.
It's not hard making friends here at Eastern just because I go home every day. I have a lot of friends here at Eastern.
Some days I feel like I'm missing out on the full college experience, like the dorm life and like staying up late and not having a meal plan, but I'm a very independent person and I can never live in like a 4x4 room. So I really don't think I'm missing out on too much because I am here most of the day, just basically I sleep at my house.
There's times when I do feel like I am not fully getting the whole college experience with having a roommate and just experiencing all that. I guess I would say that I am missing out on like what the full college experience is at times.
I don't feel like I'm missing out on the entire college experience because I am commuting. I feel like I'm just getting a different college experience. It's not the resident life, it's the commuting life. And they're both different. They both have their ups and downs, pros and cons for each one.
I don't feel like I'm missing out on the full college experience because I party hard every weekend.
My name is Kristin King and I approve this message. Thanks for watching!